Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and today I've got a bit of a different video for you. So here's the thing, on Saturday I did a World Vision charity live stream where all of the donations as well as the first 100 subs went directly to World Vision, a charity that basically helps out families and kids in poverty that try to make the world a better place. Now, it had been a little while since I last did a charity event, but I'm so happy with how it went. In total, we ended up raising just a little over $3,000, which is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for all of your contributions if you were there, or maybe if you just simply tuned in. It was awesome. I had a really good time. Now, I'm not the only creator who ended up doing a live stream for World Vision. There's a couple of others. I know that Rifkin did one with TV. Maximus Black is actually the one that got this whole thing started. Nathanius did one as well. And combined, everyone together in the StarCraft community donated just a little over $20,000, which is just... it's so cool. Honestly, it's so much money. So during my live stream, all of the donations went directly to World Vision, and I also decided to match the first 100 subscribers with a €5 donation each myself, which actually, that went really quick. I was quite impressed by that. Regardless though, in order to create a bit of an additional incentive, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and cast a lot of viewer games. Basically, with a €5 donation to World Vision, you could go ahead and submit a replay of your own in StarCraft 2 as well. So I ended up casting a ton of viewer games. Now, what I got for you today is 2 games that were casted during that event that I did together with Neuro. Neuro is a live streamer. I think most of you are familiar with him. In case you're unfamiliar, I'll go ahead and post a link to his channel down below in the description of this one. Now, the games are not necessarily the highest of quality, but I do think that it was a really fun set of matches. Enjoy.
I love the strategies already, man. Look at Papa Schlumpf. He doesn't mess around. He's like, all right, I'm going to go command center first, but I'm not going to do it in like my natural. That sounds ridiculous. I'm going to take one in the top right. And I think he may very well, yeah, he's headed towards the bottom left too.
We learned this though from TY, and that is that Terran doesn't need to limit themselves by building their buildings in your base. You can build anywhere. You're not limited by pylons, you're not limited by creep, you're only limited by your imagination.
That was beautiful.
And this is a double CC.
Yeah. He's got this
Who
one
needs
sorted.
a depot? Because a CC gives you supply.
Remember the days where you could make barracks without a supply depot? They patched that at some point.
No, actually I don't.
Yeah, some people would just...
WoW.
all right. Well, some people would just go like triple barracks and then make a depot. And it would just be absolutely unstoppable. Because the units would come out like a good 30 seconds earlier than they do right now. Fun times.
That sounds frightening, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it was a little dirty. Now, by the way, for those of you just now tuning in and you're curious what the heck is going on, I'm currently doing a charity live stream for World Vision. They're basically helping kids and families in poverty. All of the donations during today's live stream are going directly to World Vision. I do not get to see any of that money. If you look at like your donation receipt after donating, you'll be able to see as well that it directly goes to World Vision. So it's for the kids. And I'm casting a lot of viewer games. So if you want to go ahead and submit your replay as well, you can submit it at drop.sc. And basically just attach the little link that drop.sc gives you to the donation message. And I may very well end up casting your game after this one. I'm going to be here for a couple more hours. So feel free to submit your games. Should be fun.
Yeah, but you do get to see the money. You just don't get to have it.
Well, I get to see it, yeah. But I mean, it doesn't go into...
Look, it's 1,070 euros with 69 euro cents. I can see it. We can both see it.
Yeah, well, we can
can't
see
have
it. Yeah, it's just not on my account. Because
it's like kept in a secret dragon's cave with a bunch of treasure, and then it gets handed along to the kids.
Yeah. No, I've done a charity live stream in the past where I would basically have everyone donate to my account, and then I would like make a screenshot and then like transfer it manually myself. But some people
Donation
are like,
confirmed.
I don't know if I can trust this Lowko guy. So this time around, it's going. Oh my God! What? Thank you for the 222 euro and 22 cents, my man. Thank you very much.
A lot of people, they don't just donate and save the world and support a really good cause, but they also tell the world what their favorite number is.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yes. Yes, this is true. It's a beautiful thing.
So you love the number 2. Good.
I love this game. This game has been great. He's going for the standard command center into command center into command center into supply depot into barracks into Ghost Academy.
This is kind of like the unspoken No Rush 15 game where they didn't type anything, but they both kind of went into the game hoping that would happen, and their dreams are coming true right now.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it's a beautiful,
It's been
beautiful
the
moment.
most passive game you can possibly have.
Okay, so I know we haven't really been talking about the game very much. What do you think of orbital commands? Do you think you should make them in your main base? Or how do you feel about this?
Well, see, look at the main base for the Terran right now, because the Zerg just saw that, and what does that look like? That's an AFK player who just didn't know they loaded into a game.
Oh my god! He has seen
There are
nothing.
12 workers. Yeah, it looks like the player is absent.
Oh
from the
my
match.
god! I did not consider that.
It's a mind game. No, I've done this.
Nothing has been shown so far.
Yeah, you just pretend that you're AFK, but then you have a bunch of different plans. So in all the corners of the map, Papa Schlumpf is doing a variety of things. Look at this mass Ghost, triple Ghost Academy production.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect that from an AFK player.
That's there's one thing for sure. For sure, yeah. I would never expect him to have nukes. That'd be very
New
difficult.
subscriber detected.
Danny, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Alrighty, so we have
how
Redwig.
hardcore.
He's ready. He's ready to start fighting that AFK Terran main. Oh, he right-clicked, sadly just next to the little thing, but that doesn't matter. He's gonna be able to find those workers. I can already imagine him smiling. Now, only to sell the story right, Papa Schlumpf just needs to lift up the CC right now. That'd be, you know, then he's gonna go like 4 mutas. Okay, doesn't matter. He's expecting the victory
you can't
screen.
lift it because you've got to sell that you're AFK. And then when the game doesn't end, the Zerg's mind right now is just question marks. Why is the game not over? And then when you hear nuclear launch detected next, you know you're done. That's it.
Yeah.
They've just played you.
Speaking of which, Papa Schlumpf is making his way downtown, walking fast. I'm sorry. Just wanted to sing my favorite song.
That was really good.
Yeah, the Zerglings and the Roaches, though, they're killing another base. The Ghosts are splitting themselves off into different directions. I've got a feeling that there is nukes coming.
There's lots of precision control involved in this because you have to click each individual ghost, and then you have to click the cloak, and then the nuke button, and then click the floor.
Did you see my camera work? I was really proud of that.
I do. This is fantastic. What's less fantastic is the state of these Zerg bases in the next 4 seconds.
Yeah, there's a lot of additional command centers being constructed, but the one in the top right-hand corner is still going
Notice the
strong.
worker count for Zerg now?
Yeah, it's at 3. He's got 3 drones and 1 dream. That's all he needs.
That's more than 2. The good thing, though, is the Zerg has amassed a huge bank of money.
Do you think that was an anticipation of him losing everything?
No, it was for the kids.
Oh, so just like we are amassing a huge amount of money for the kids, he's amassing minerals for the swarm?
Exactly.
Ah.
They're still shooting away at the roaches, but it's tough when you don't have nukes to back up your sniper rifle thing.
Have you noticed how ghosts have 2 different ways of dying?
What, horribly and gruesomely and horribly?
Yeah, so sometimes they die, right? And they just simply say something really badass. They die, they go down, the final hit, right? And they say, never say die. But sometimes, right? Sometimes they die and they just start screaming like it's absolutely awful. You should pay attention to it. It's beautiful. It's an absolutely amazing thing. I don't know if they...
It makes you think that maybe the ghosts have to take acting classes before they go.
I was just
into
gonna
the field.
say that. I was just gonna mention the training they must go under when they are in the Ghost Academy. Actually, they're in the barracks. What do they even do in the Ghost Academy?
If I'm gonna die in the field, I want to at least win an Academy Award.
Another follow-up question. Do you think the ghosts go into a different dressing room than the Reapers, the Marines, and the Marauders? Because the Marines, the Marauders, and the Reapers all have drugs. But the ghosts do not. Do you think they have some sort of sophisticated green room where they all hang out? Inside of the barracks?
They could very easily have coffee or something.
Right.
Maybe it's not going to be injuring them, but they'd still get ready to go and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ah, man, I missed my calling as cameraman. Here we go. I got it this time.
Nice.
The double nukes, the triple nukes rather,
Perfect.
once again happening.
I mean, if it worked so well the last time, you should do it again.
2 nukes in one screen. Oh my god. There's a couple Zerg players right now watching this, they're cringing.
Dude, Zerg still has a drone mining gas at the natural expansion.
One drone in a dream.
You can do a lot with 1,000 gas, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Donation confirmed.
5
Just imagine
Nidus worms.
right now, a couple infestors could just be the perfect puzzle piece to solve this debacle.
Hey, why did Papa Schlumpf try and contain his opponent with 1 planetary fortress right outside of his front door? That feels kind of mean.
That's just taking command of the situation.
Right.
That's saying I've built this many command centers. What's another command center on top?
That's a good point.
It's nothing to me.
It's like a classic, you know, medieval siege. He's trying to make sure that this Zerg player never leaves. He's gonna starve him out of gas, out of that 1 extractor.
Yeah, but this is like building a stone and brick castle outside of the other castle just to look at them.
Yeah,
Like you can't
still
even
worse
shoot their
siege.
castle.
Confirmed.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I didn't consider that part.
Oh man, makes me think of the show Vikings. So good.
I watched the first couple seasons. I have to catch up. Well, he still has that
They
one
have
drone.
2 hatches.
Where's that one drone? Where'd it go? Oh, it's in the top left. Aha. So, you know Fantasy, right? He's known for his GG timings. Oh, no, Gretwick. No, this is... No, Gretwick. That's probably the last thing you want to do with that 1 worker you have.
Oh, there are only 10 minerals left, which means there cannot be another drone made. That is the most important drone in the game.
That is the 1 drone. Yeah. So he wants to continue mining gas. Do you think it's the same drone that mined all that gas?
Yes. It's a little bit obsessed with Vespine.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be permanently Vespine. It embodied to the Vespine. That's a beautiful thing.
But Gradwick does have 1,000 gas, so this could kind of come together into some semblance of a plan. You may say, well, it's just a hatch and an extractor, but that's how a swarm begins.
Now it's just blood. Just blood. And 1 extractor. Papa Schlumpf! Incredible. That was absolutely beautiful.
In the top left-hand corner, wearing the red pants, representing all that it means to be evil and the devil and that kind of stuff. Look at that decal, goodness gracious.
Yeah, what the heck?
It is Paul.
For some reason, his nickname is, or his name rather, is not that, you know, menacing. I don't know exactly why he's got that decal. Already going for the, what I would like to refer to as a loco wall. Absolutely incredible. Oh, we didn't see that. And his opponent, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the game. He's playing with the blue Terran SCVs. He's also in Gold League, just like his opponent. We have none other than Selbay. Loco, I don't have any money, but if I had, I would donate 100. Okay, Lucas. The hypothetical 100 euro donation. Thank you.
It's about the idea of
Exactly.
a donation.
I love the idea. Alright. So, do you think this man is truly evil? Or do you think he's actually a Beatles member?
Well, the
Donation
thing with a lot of
accepted.
this imagery that I've noticed, because I'm pretty into the black metal music genre, is a lot of times it's about scaring old people. Where maybe you don't actually worship the devil, but you do get a big reaction when you walk around the shopping mall wearing a shirt that has that symbol. People gasp at you and they run and flee for their lives. They like that kind of attention. So they use those symbols and imagery without believing in them, but they want to scare old people.
Yeah. It's like
So maybe
rebelling
that's what
for your
Paul
parents.
is after here.
I did a similar thing in high school, man. I also rebelled against my parents, so I played a lot of
Donation
RuneScape.
confirmed.
You know, it's pretty much the same thing. My parents also were
Yeah.
like, whoa, why is my son playing so many video games? I'm like, haha, 99 wood cutting isn't gonna get itself, Dad. And, you know, I got 99
Yeah,
wood
but then
cutting.
your dad is strong that he's happy that his son is going to be a strong lumberjack.
That's a good point.
And you're just using a video game to train your skills.
Actually, I genuinely think that skills you acquired as a kid in RuneScape are very valuable in life. Because that game is so grindy. Like, everything you need to do requires so much work. Have you ever played RuneScape? I think I asked you this before.
No, I just played Vanilla WoW and BC and stuff.
Basically, in order to get 99 woodcutting in RuneScape, it would probably take you like 2 months of dedicated 6 hours of clicking on trees. And then walking to a bank to drop off the logs and then going back to the trees. That was great. Very grindy though. It's like life. Life is pretty grindy too.
But you feel accomplished at the end of it all.
Exactly.
Look at this, dude. It's a dark shrine being born.
It was really quick as well, right? 4 minutes into the game, it's already like a fifth of the way done. He doesn't mess around. Now, I do think that this man is now truly evil, right? First that symbol, then playing Protoss, and now going for the 4-minute Dark Shrine.
Yeah, definitely living on the edge here. So Terran is going for some stuff. Look at the supply depot hat. I love those. Because that's like saying, I need more room for activities and I forgot to build a supply depot. So please help me advance through the game with this supply depot hat.
That's beautiful. He's a smart man.
It's worth noting, though, that it doesn't give you more HP. You would think that that's more like metal stuff that got thrown on top of my depot, but it's still 400.
Yeah.
So if you're the attacker and you go in there, you should kill those if you have the choice between a supply depot and then one with the hat.
I've never even checked if they got more HP. I just always assumed it was the same. But now you put it like that. This is a good point.
Yeah, well, the one that stands out the most is the hatch to lair and the roach to ravager. When you make a hatch into a lair, you gain health. And when you make a ravager, you lose health.
For a while, they had the same amount, I believe, right? And it turns out Ravagers were very broken. So they're like, hey, you know what? We removed the armor tag and lowered their HP. It was a little bit weird. Because for some reason, Ravagers lose HP, but they're also not anymore armored. Which just makes it a little confusing. Now, I love Paul's rush up to Dark Templar. But now they're being used defensively. Well,
right, this is called the ninja hideout strategy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's not like a ninja assassination squad where you go across and you try to take out some stuff. This is like building a ninja enclave where it's a home for them to live and just do commerce and stuff. Do ninja things.
Oh, the Scando. Right on top of it. He's going to try and move the units away. Like, he's not going to see them.
Donation.
You see the DTs running out of it. They're just a little bit shy with the scans.
Yeah, they're used to
It
being
makes
in the
them feel
shadows.
uncomfortable.
That makes perfect sense. All right, so Selby, is he going to respond to this? Oh, yeah, he is. Triple missile turret in the natural. Couple more inside of that main base as well. 4 additional ones over there. Gotta make sure you do not, I repeat, do not take any damage from any of those Dark Templar. It's a good point.
That's called redundancy. And redundancy is important.
Yeah.
That's like when you accidentally build a second baneling nest and you feel really stupid, and then you get dropped and they kill one of your baneling nests, still got a baneling nest.
Yeah. Did you know that when you have 2 baneling nests, that the centrifugal hook upgrade researches twice as fast?
Wait, what, really?
No.
As you know, I'm really disappointed here in Paul because he has the pentagram theme going on, but I don't see any pentagrams with his pylons. That's a really big missed opportunity here.
Yeah. He also has not written the name Paul yet in pylons, right? That's an important part as well. If you have 1,500 minerals or 1,200, you're half of the way there. Selbedo scouting out with that Reaper that there is indeed a group of gateways right here near the front. Blink, though, has been revealed. Paul does not mess around. Got rid of that one Reaper. Now both players just mostly spending their time sitting back, macroing up stuff. All right, well, mostly the Terran player at this point. Proto's not making anything, actually, but...
And I really like what Paul's doing here with his Chrono Boost. And that's just making sure he has choices to do stuff whenever he wants to. Not like spending it and then being empty on a Chrono Boost.
Yeah.
But just having a bunch of stuff in reserve in case, say he wanted to chrono boost his pylons. He could do that.
They call him Pylon Paul. That was his nickname in high school. He's making a lot of pylons. Look at him, more pylons. Paul, keep making pylons. Paul, I feel like you're not making enough pylons. If you make like 4 more, you're gonna be done for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you might as well just get it out of the way.
2 more. Wait, no. 4 minus 1 is not 2, right?
4 what?
4 minus 1, I believe, is not 2.
You can't do math on stream. It just doesn't work.
That's too much. I pushed the limit there.
You can't even do subtraction, because then you're just gonna lose viewers. That's what subtraction is.
This was an issue when I started playing Hearthstone on stream. It turns out I'm pretty good in talking English, right? Because I've done a lot of talking in English. I feel like I'm fluent when it comes to talking English. But counting in English and doing like math in English is something else entirely. I found out very quickly that while I can count just fine, doing any kind of math in your head while playing Hearthstone, and you're actually not a native English speaker, is very difficult to do in English.
Yeah, for sure. So is getting exactly 16 workers at your third base.
Now, you were talking about redundancy earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, you could lose half your workers at this base and you would still have perfect saturation.
That's why he doesn't need the 4 missile turrets there. He can just use half or lose half of them, and then he's done.
Yeah, it's just the brute force method.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and in the main, we have a similar theme here of the energy use on the town hall structures, of just the idea of if you suddenly need to manor mill your opponent, you can.
Now, how long
how
long is this game? I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm not sure if it's ever gonna end.
Oh, it's a good 47 minutes.
Is it actually?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't want to open the replay thing. Okay.
No, it's the 2 players. They're both winding up for a very elaborate punch. It's one of those like Dragon Ball Z episodes, but it's 2 episodes. The first episode is just them screaming, and the pebbles are like picking up off the ground, and they're just charging up something big.
Right.
And then by the end of the second episode, they finally throw the energy stuff, and then someone loses.
Yeah. That sounds a lot like Wings of Liberty StarCraft 2, to be honest. Sit back 20 minutes, make an army, clash once, GG over. And I remember people saying back then, like, oh my god, Brood War is so much better. And I'm like, what do you mean? This is amazing. But these days, the small battles are pretty good.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh god.
Protoss army kind of move commands, but the Terran move commands too. It's a traffic jam. PvT, I can't tell who's gonna win at all.
That was stop and go traffic at its finest there. Both players just simply walking. Turns out though, if you're the Protoss man walking, your units are pretty good.
Okay, well the Terran still has medivacs here.
The Dark Templar distraction worked, man.
They could evacuate the SCVs from the main to mine from the third base.
And then drop mules at a newly acquired base because he has that energy.
Yeah.
Redundancy. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, this is fine for the Terran. They just need to pull out the...
Everything is going great.
Pull out the SCVs.
Just start mining in the bottom left-hand corner. He's never gonna find it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times people panic in this situation thinking that they've lost, but it's totally fine.
See? They got an Archon.
Yep. It's all coming together. Oh. Maybe not.